Thank God it's
Now, by the time you get this video, I certainly hope it is still Friday, the 10th of February, 2023. And what a week it has been for absolutely retarded woke news, folks. And what better way to kick off than The Proud Family? I've never heard of this show. Apparently it's a Disney show that began in 2001, and it's about a bunch of animated black kids who integrate with the white kids at their local school, but they're teaching them about their history. And apparently it wasn't done in a very cringy way. I cannot speak for this show, but there is a particular reason why I do bring it up. So this is a very beloved episode, apparently. I'm going to play you a quick snippet of it.
That girl is white?
Huh? Yes, I did. But that poor bird isn't. And it needs Mom's help. Come on, Zoe. Let's give my mom a little space.
Good idea, Penny. You two go keep the twins company. I'll be finished here shortly.
So I guess the premise or the actual proverb of this episode was, well, the bird doesn't know any difference between black and white. It's there to be treated. It's hurt. So that's a good message. It's a wholesome message, kind of within the whole Disney mantra of being wholesome and good with the kids. But of course, this is 2023, folks. What do we have when Disney decides to reboot The Proud Family? Yeah, we get this. Absolutely cringe-inducing images like this fella right here. Hands up, don't shoot me, officer. And I find this so egregious as a man of color myself, as a brown man, a proud brown man who walks down the street every day to work. Disney feel that they now have to give you these type of images, and let's hear some of the cringe dialogue that comes up from the rebooted animated characters.
Every moment we spend submerged in the systemic prejudice, racism, and white supremacy that America was founded with and still has not atoned for. Slaves built this country.
Not only field hands, but carpenters, masons,
blacksmiths, musicians, inventors.
You know, if anything, I think this is so stereotypical and racist towards black people when you think about it. I cannot imagine a sane black person who's sitting down, whether it's with their family or by themselves, and they actually approve what Disney have done here. I think it's just totally, it's mind-blowing whoever greenlit this. And I think I know who greenlit this. It was a woman who was talking about bringing in the queerness into the show and everything else that she touches. So I guess the less said about her, the better. Maybe just not get her to write things for kids. You know, maybe go and do something more adult-orientated, but wowee. I mean, I'm not even going to cover this story that much. You can see it for yourself, folks. I mean, slaves built this city. It's not we built this city on rock and roll, folks, from Starship in 1986. Nope. It's the Proud Family telling you who built the city and who's to blame. Of course, it's the white man and the white woman, because who else are you going to blame, right?
If you want new style and grace, if you want to comb your face, transform every molecule with new fast-acting follicle.
I don't know if you're aware of this, I wasn't, but Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Funny how Ant-Man still regains first billing in maybe what is not his own film? Ugh, good grief. Social media reactions are in. It's messy, but everybody loves Jonathan Majors because he's Kang the Conqueror, somebody I've never heard of. And I don't know what he looks like in the comic books, so I don't know if they've changed a few bits and pieces here and there. But people who watch this, including my friend Matt Ramos, who said it felt like it was episode 1 of Star Wars. He was likening this particular film to that particular genre. It's very strange, that other IP that Disney owns. You know, Matt Ramos, a big, massive shill. I've always said that before in my videos here, and I've actually called him out a lot on the Twitter regarding that, and he's not blocked me, which I have to give him some credit for. But let's have a look at some of these quick reactions right here. So, is Quantumania another great MCU installment? And by the way, in honor of Matt Walsh, we are renaming this Phase 5. From now on, it's no longer a phase, it's a phase.
The message is made clear in the article. It says, Marvel boss Kevin Feige.
So, Wendy Lee Zani, the movie couple. What does she say here? It's a lot of fun with lots going on. I love seeing Scott and Cassie's relationship and the quantum realm. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was good by the nerds of color. How about just being a nerd and not bringing your color into a virtue signaling phrase or statement? Do you know what I mean? It's so boring. I'm bored of that already. Not everything lands. It's funny, inventive, and a good time. Enjoyable, bizarro ride into the quantum realm. Oh, here we go. Simon Thompson says, Phase 5 starts off with a vivid but messy spectacle. The overall film is sadly just okay, because Marvel decided in their infinite wisdom they had to do reshoots. I think the narrative going around was that it was a pretty woke first cut and they've had to re-edit and reshoot time and time again. I know Marvel films are known for reshooting even towards the release date, but why don't you just be like a good old-fashioned movie maker and producer like Oliver Stone? You know, people like him who just make the film, it's in the can, that's it. Don't call Tommy Lee Jones back for reshoots or whatever. Once it's done, it's done. And it's up to the public whether they like the film or they absolutely hate it. I have a funny feeling that same heap of praise might land with the Flash movie. So this was, I can't think how many hours ago this dropped now. Well, according to my timeline here, it was 5:01 p.m. today. So just over 3 hours ago, they decided at Warner Brothers Discovery to unleash the brand new Flash trailer. Can you see what's going on here? So Flash is teeny tiny and people are talking about his butt. But do you notice what's above him? It's a bat. Oh my God. The shadow of the bat looms over the Flash because Flash is such an unimportant DC character, it seems, from Warner Brothers, that you need to prop him with something that's more popular, which is Batman. Apparently, Christian Bale might be coming back as, not without Christopher Nolan, as Batman. This is what James Gunn might be teasing, but it's not from James Gunn directly. It's from the insufferable, the intolerable Grace Randolph. She said this. I will give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe there is some truth. Maybe Christian Bale will have to seek Nolan's blessing to don the cape and the cowl again. Rumor has it he might be the permanent Batman for this DC universe going forward. So who the hell knows?
Yes! Inspector! I'd be happy to. Inspector, get it? And you've just seen another great pair of boobs! What do you want? Magic? They're there, aren't they?
But as always, folks, I have to end this video on a truly funny turn of events. Salma Hayek getting her boobies out because she just can't help herself. This is tragic news, folks. You have to brace yourself for this. And if I was a betting man, I would like to brace myself against Salma Hayek's incredible heaving bosoms. Salma Hayek's sexiness kept her from getting every job, be careful how you phrase that, she ever wanted. This article from Bounding Into Comics is absolutely hysterical because it's almost as if these guys were reading my mind. Few people live tougher lives than celebrities. Salma Hayek is no exception, and she recently revealed one of her personal tragedies, not the death of her dog or the passing of a loved one. Her sexiness prevented her from getting every job she ever craved. Oh my gosh, I mean, holy hell. Yeah, from dusk till dawn. I paid £1 to watch that back in the day, in 1996. We had National Cinema Day in the UK, and this was probably the third or fourth billing film that we saw, me and my friend. We had no idea what it was going to be, no trailer to warn us what it was going to be like, and I'm sure glad we didn't see a trailer because this film is all kinds of crazy. So this is an interview with GQ magazine, and it's so tough being, it's really tough being Salma Hayek. It's got to be. She talks about a room heady with the scent of burning fig candles, dressed in black crochet cardigan and fuzzy platform sliders. Appears supernatural, Pim writes. At her feet, her bleached white dog Lobito, meaning Little Wolf, is eyeing a plate of emoji perfect chocolate chip cookies on the table between us. Good grief, is that the... I forgot about Wild Wild West. Holy hell, I'd rather stick to the TV show, thank you very much. Okay, so this is about this is an introduction, and as the interview gets going, Hayek begins relaying some of the hardships that she, a sexy woman, has had to face. I was typecast for a long time, Hayek tells Pim, not Hank Pym. My entire life, I wanted to do comedy. Well, you have actually. She has. What's she talking about? And people wouldn't give me comedies. I couldn't land a role until I met Adam Sandler, who put me in Grown Ups. The least said about that film, the better, although there were some funny, inappropriate boob jokes in there, which I absolutely loved. But I was in my 40s. Oh my God, Sammy, you're in your 40s? Oh my God. They said, you're sexy, so you're not allowed to have a sense of humor.
Guys don't like that. Okay, what else about your body are you not thrilled with?
Salma Hayek, I would love to be in your shoes and look down your boobs myself. You know what? At least she's being honest, I guess. Yes, she's acknowledging the fact she's super hot. I don't think anybody would dare disagree with that. And I suppose it's better than, oh, I'm Salma Hayek, I've been Me Too'd. You know who's been doing that a lot this week? Pamela Anderson. She was on The One Show on BBC One. I think it was Tuesday. My God, I've never seen so much simping from Alex Jones and her very dodgy male presenter, who were just fawning all over Miss Anderson like he couldn't offend her. My mum wanted to watch this, I didn't, and funny how they never brought up the whole drama about her accusing Tim Allen of flashing her on the set of Home Improvement back in the 90s. I don't think Tim Allen has that in him to do that, why would he? And if he had flashed her, maybe it wasn't intentionally at her, maybe she caught a glimpse of him in his dressing gown as he was getting changed, and then she's kind of using that story to sell her book, to push the sales of a book, and to boring ass Netflix series nobody wants to watch. And she looks retarded and ridiculous with the 7th makeover she's had down there under the plastic surgeon's knife. And also, how many times has she married rich men and then quickly divorced them? So, Pamela Anderson, yeah, I've got a t-shirt of you. I might take it back and get it exchanged for a refund. I just can't bear this insufferability coming from you. And, you know, the way she was discovered as well, it wasn't like she even had to open her mouth. She was just a face in the crowd, and people just liked her, and they cast her in the movie. And, well, they didn't cast her in the movie. They actually cast her in that show with Tim Allen, and then she went on to Baywatch. So, folks, I hope your Friday evening is going very well. Mine certainly is, because I'm going to be tucking into Farscape. My Blu-ray box set from Australia arrived today because it was ordered through Amazon UK, and it's got all the episodes, all 88 episodes, and the Peacekeeper Wars. So I'm going to binge watch the shit out of that box set. It'll probably take me a week to do, and I cannot wait to revisit that show. Claudia Black and Bren Browder. So on that one, guys, if you enjoyed this video today, make sure you leave a like below. Make sure you slap that subscribe button like it was the meaty pillows of the sexy Salma Hayek. And if I were you, and if you were me, you better come back for the next video.
I can, but you must be mad to want to do this.
Oh, Doctor, please just do it. I'll pay anything.
All right, if you insist, but I fail to understand your problem, Miss...
Bennett. Mr. Bennett.